Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Come onto your mats and we will get right into our class. Just laying on your back, however is comfortable for you this morning. Just take some time here and start to settle in. Maybe you turn your palms up to face the ceiling. Tuck your shoulders underneath. Try to let your body be as heavy as it can. Okay, so as you start to become comfortable in your physical body, starting to draw awareness onto your breathing. Taking long sips of air in through the nose. Slow exhales out of the nose. Letting your belly expand on the inhale. Letting the belly fall on the exhale. And relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. And just letting any tension leave the body as you focus on your breath. Let's take a few more cycles here in stillness. Start to wiggle fingers and toes. Circle wrists and ankles. Bring the heels together at the back of the mat. Reach your arms up overhead. Point the toes. Take a breath in. Full body stretch here. And exhale, relax. Okay, do one more just like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, let's keep our legs extended and walk both of your feet to the bottom left corner of the mat. Cross the right ankle on top. And hands over to top left corner. Hold on to that right wrist. Okay, let the shoulders be really heavy. Just a gentle stretch through that right side. Looking for the top of your inhale, the bottom of the exhales. Take about 3 more cycles of breath here, just waking up those intercostal muscles, the muscles between the ribs. And so end of the third breath. Come back through center and head right into that opposite side. And left ankle crosses on top. We can hold on to the left wrist. If you have tight shoulders, slight bend in the elbows. And try to keep your chin away from your chest. Just try to focus on the rhythm of breath here, keeping it consistent. And last 3 cycles here. Good, so end of third. Once again, back through center. Big, full body stretch here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, relax. Feet come onto the mat. Draw the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins. And that gentle squeeze in here. So just take some time here. Check in with how your lower back is feeling. Finding that bit of compression between thighs and stomach. And rocking side to side. Right knee in, left leg long. Good. Flex that left foot. And today we're going to hover the left leg just about an inch off of the mat. So engage the top of your left thigh so your leg is hovering. And then you're still squeezing that right thigh in. And relax the shoulders. We're just here for about 4 breaths. And so at the end of the 4th breath, we're going to pull left knee in, switch the hands on top of left shin, and right leg comes out to a hover. So right into the opposite side, waking up the left hip, but also waking up the top of the right thigh as you engage those muscles, keeping the leg active. Got about 3 or 4 more here. The end of your last breath, right knee pulls in. Once again, arms around the shins, squeeze. And now bring your hands onto your knees and start to pull your thighs, your knees away from each other. And relax the backs of the shoulders, make sure they're connected to the mat. Try to press down through your low back. Okay, so feeling this through the hips, the inner thighs. Just let your knees become heavy in your hands. Okay, 3 more cycles of breath. So at the end of the 3rd, bring the knees back together, give yourself a little squeeze. And now lower your feet so they're mat distance apart. You can tee the arms out and let both of your knees fall over to the right side. Take your gaze to the left. And really heavy shoulders and really deep belly breaths here. Good. Mindfully come back. Keep the feet mat distance and head right into the opposite side. Gaze left, gaze right. And last 3 cycles, take your time. Okay, good. So end of the third, come back to your center. You can give your knees a bit of sway if you like here. And then bring the right arm overhead, roll to the right side, and continue onto your front into a wide-legged child's pose. So knees wide, hips sit back to your heels. Let your forehead be heavy. And just settling into some deep breaths here. And start to become more active through your arms. Stretch your fingertips forward, press your hips back and down. And spread the fingers wide, press into the palms, come forward into a tabletop position. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under your hips. Right into our cat-cows here. So breathing in, belly drops down, bring the chest forward, roll the shoulders back, gaze lifts. Exhale, press into the palms, rounding the spine, drop the head. Okay, deep breath in, lifting up. Exhale, round it out. Do 3 more cycles here. And end of the third cycle, come back to a neutral spine, turn your fingers around so your fingers face your knees. The creases of your wrists are facing the top edge of the mat. You can tuck the toes under and then just slowly start to lean back. And just to this place where you feel the stretch, nothing that's painful in any way. And just breathe into that. All right, come back up. Turn the hands so they're facing forward. Be one at a time. You can roll those wrists out. And then getting into the shoulders now. So inhale, right fingers sweep up to the ceiling, open the chest. And on the exhale, weave that right arm underneath. So gazing over to the left side of the room. You can walk your left hand forward and press down firmly through the back of the right hand. Hips are stacked on top of knees. There's long, slow cycles of breath here. Good. Press into left hand. Come back. Take a moment. You can reset. And then right into the opposite side. Left hand up. Inhale. Weave it under. Exhale. And keep pressing down firmly to the back of the left hand. Last 3 cycles of breath here. Good. End of third breath. Right hand presses down. Back to a tabletop. And you can do a couple more cycles of cat-cow just to sort of reset the spine here. Inhale, belly drops. Bring the gaze up. Exhale, round. And just do one more. Breathe in. Breathing out. And start to make your way into a comfortable seated position. So we're not going to be here for too long. You can sit onto the heels or cross-legged or onto a block. However you're sitting, make sure your spine is tall. Your shoulders stack on top of hips. You can close the eyes. Start to breathe here. In and out through the nose. And start to bring the chin down to the chest. Let the head be heavy. And then just slowly just begin to rock your head side to side. Really try to not rush through these. Just feeling any tension in your neck, across the tops of the shoulders. Yeah, do about 2 more on each side here, just waking up the upper body. Good. Once you're done, you can just come back through center. Keeping chin to chest, take a deep breath in. A long breath out. Good. Lift that chin away from the chest. Reach the arms forward, interlace the hands, elbows are wide. Tuck the chin back down to the chest and try to hollow out through the front of your body. So you're leaning back slightly, keeping the elbows wide, almost like you're trying to pull the hands away from each other. Good. Really big breaths here, expanding through your back body on your inhale. Looking for softness on your exhale. Good. Come back up. We're going to do a counter pose to that. So maybe give your shoulders a bit of a roll first and then reach behind. Clasp the hands. Again, tall spine. Press those knuckles to the wall behind you. Gently press the heart forward, maybe slightly lifting your gaze. Just easy, smooth cycles of breath here. Last name. Excuse me. Sorry, my allergies are always bad first thing in the morning. Couple more breaths. And again, one more time, release that. Give the shoulders a roll. A couple times both ways. I'm just going to check our time. Okay. Good. So from here, you're going to plant the feet out in front of you. And I'll turn to the side just so you can see. You're going to reach the arms underneath. You can either hold on to opposite hands, wrists. You can also hold on to opposite shins, just whatever is comfortable. Sit up tall. Begin by bringing the chin to the chest, and then start to round back. Keep your feet rooted where they are. Good. So you want to make that sort of rounded back body, chin to chest. So you're feeling this across the upper back, the tops of the shoulders. Good. Slowly start to rise up. Just release the hands from underneath your knees. Now wrap the arms around the shins. Again, tuck the chin. Give yourself a squeeze. And then bringing the chin away from the chest and slowly coming onto your back for the last few poses. So as you come onto your back, you can pull those thighs into your chest once again. We've been here before. Just a few breaths. Just once again getting settled. Okay, now step the feet down onto the floor. So you're going to take the right ankle to the top of the left thigh. We're not moving into thread the needle, just that sort of thread the needle twist. So right ankle to left thigh. Let your legs fall over to the left side. Heavy shoulders, taking the gaze to the right. Good. Long inhales through the nose. Slow exhales through the nose. And getting into that right side, down through the hip, the outside of the glute, across the low back. 4 more breaths here. So end of the 4th breath. Come back up. And lower the feet. Recenter your hips and head into the opposite side. Left ankle to right thigh. And let the legs fall to the right. Just trying to fill up all the way on the inhale, belly expands. Slow, smooth exhale, softening away any tension. Good. Mindfully come back up. Lower the feet. Give the knees a little sway. And then walk the soles of the feet together. Let your knees fall open. Tuck the shoulders under. You can have your hands on your belly, hands out to the sides, up overhead. Right, just feeling your back body settle in here. Feel that nice opening, that gentle opening through your hips. Good. So you can stay like this if you like, or start to extend the legs long. Bring your arms alongside. Just making any final adjustments for your last pose. The floor is supporting the weight of your body. Try to release any tension at all here. Just let it go. And find those few deep breaths before you head out into your day. And so as always, just taking as much time here as you need. And when you do get up, doing so slowly and mindfully. Thank you for coming this morning. I will be back tomorrow again at 8 a.m. and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thanks a lot, Annie. I really needed that this morning. That was good.
Oh, good. Me too. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, you too. Take care. See you tomorrow.
Bye.